Dangerous pollution is infiltrating one of the Southern Tier's most essential rivers. Liquid runoff from the Broome County landfill is sent to Endicott, where it's treated and discharged to the Susquehanna River, which we know serves as a drinking water source for thousands of people. Tonight, we're digging deeper, going inside this operation and what it means for your health. It's one of the Southern Tier's most prominent natural resources. But what many don't know is some of what gets dumped here ends up in the Susquehanna River.
We make sure that what we're putting into the river, we're permitted to discharge.
The Broome County landfill is home to more than 5 million tons of waste and counting.
Some of it is just regular household garbage, so what you throw out in your kitchen. We take construction demolition debris. We also accept hazardous waste and electronics up here that we will send out for proper handling.
While most of the trash stays at the landfill, this liquid runoff from all the waste does not.
As the garbage breaks down, you have a lot of organic material in it.
This landfill liquid is called leachate, and it contains harmful contaminants. After some initial treatment, it travels through pipes to the Village of Endicott Water Pollution Control Plant.
What we're doing for the majority is we're recycling wastewater. Water is a limited source on planet Earth. There's only so much of it.
Philip Grayson is the chief operator of the plant. He helps ensure the landfill liquid is treated and tested before it's discharged to the river.
Lead, the village has a fairly restrictive iron limit. We could test for cyanide, certain volatile organic compounds.
Grayson says these contaminants are present in the landfill liquid at the plant, but they are meeting permit limits. The problem is that wastewater can't always be treated effectively.
The Village of Endicott is suffering from inflow and infiltration.
Storms and flooding can greatly impact the treatment of the landfill liquid and sewage at the plant.
Our average flows can be on about 8 million gallons a day. When we experienced some of these heavy rains that we had earlier in September and August, our flows exceeded 40 million gallons. So we're talking a huge surge. It has a lot of impacts.
It's not used to handling that much. Does it have to discharge without treating fully?
It bypasses or short circuits our secondary process.
Heavy metals like lead and cyanide wouldn't be fully taken out?
So there's that potential.
New tonight, a closer look at what's going into our waterways. We first told you about how landfill liquid from Broome County is sent to Endicott, where it's treated and dumped into the Susquehanna River. A private company is also permitted to treat landfill liquid and release it into the river, but it's not just local wastewater it treats. The company takes waste from much larger regions far away from here that no one else wants. And then some of it comes to Endicott, and that has people concerned. Tonight, we're digging deeper.
Corporations are going to do what they want to do, and the public and the residents be damned.
Endicott resident Rick White is concerned operations at I3 Electronics are putting our area at risk of even more contamination. I3 has held a permit to discharge treated liquid landfill wastewater, or leachate, since 2014.
It's primarily ammonia and organic content and metals.
I3 accepts landfill liquid from the Seneca Meadows landfill. And we made the nearly 2-hour trek to Seneca Falls to get more answers.
We're the largest landfill.
That's in the entire state.
It has to go somewhere.
While Broome County's landfill only accepts local waste. This massive landfill doesn't just take garbage from New York. It's taking in waste from other states, even Canada. And then some of the leachate from Seneca Meadows makes its way to Endicott. And once treated, it all flows into the Susquehanna River and never stops.
Our manufacturing process is continuous, so the discharge is continuous.
When a company decides to bring in dangerous landfill waste in liquid form and process it, and then they have a spill, and New York State doesn't yank the permit, this is what makes people very angry.
The Department of Environmental Conservation confirmed to us that back in 2013, the facility's operator at the time, Endicott Interconnect Technologies, which was taken over by I3 later that year, did indeed spill landfill wastewater at its facility that came from Seneca Meadows.
There was a lot of gallons of awful stuff and it smelled to high heaven. It smelled like sewage.